Hi everyone, this is Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another bullet journal video, but I'm very excited because this is my monthly setup for November. So now I know I've done a couple of themes, like lately it was September, it was like kind of back to school. October was Halloween, so again, very kind of expected. And for November, usually I would do something like, autumn or fall leaves or something, but this time I wanted to keep it a purple theme, and I did kind of give a hint, future log. So this theme is going to be crystals, and I'm not going to go crazy with them. I think this is probably my shortest bullet journal spread, like for the whole month, that I've ever done. I've deleted the doodle a day because I don't want to have a whole page full of crystals. It's just kind of a waste of a spread in my opinion. And also I got rid of the expense tracker because it's not really doing anything for me right now. And I've minimized the video ideas page to only one half of a spread, and the same with the dream log. I probably need more room for the dream log, but I'll get to that point when it comes. So let's get started. So as per usual, I'm not doing a voiceover today. I'm just going to go ahead and do my spread without talking, so we'll fast forward through it. This might take a lot longer than usual. So I am using a variety of dual brush pens, and I think what I'll do is we'll come back at the end and talk about what products I've used. And again, I'll have them all listed down below for you because I'm not entirely sure which ones I will be using. This is going to be an experiment for me. So at first I was going to do watercolor. So I practiced some watercolor on watercolor paper with like actual watercolor, and it didn't really do what I wanted it to do. Like, it didn't look very pretty. So I decided to do something a bit faster. I'm going to basically color each of my kind of gems in with my 620, which is the color I've picked out for this month. This is the Tombow dual brush pen. And then I'm going to use my Tombow blending card with, of course, some water. And I'm going to use, I might use my water pen. This is my water brush pen. This is just a cheap one that I got off Amazon. And I'm just going to mess around with a couple of different other kind of colors. So I might stick to this dark purple, which is the 606. But again, I'll let you guys know at the end what products I actually used in this video. So without further ado, let's get started.
You're watching me steady, I know, wondering why I'm so hollow. You're showing me all of your best while I'm giving you what I got left. I got concrete walls, got concrete walls. Hold me tight, don't let go, but I don't think I'm ready for feels like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. You make me anxious. I think I might be stuck on you. I love the things you did for me. For me, it seems like you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. So just sit with me, talking through the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah.
So This spread is complete. I just want to discuss, I'm actually not going to talk about any of the pens or the colors I've used, except for the Tombow dual brush pens. They work so well as watercolor, but this is the Archer and Olive Dock Grade notebook. The paper is super thick and it still doesn't really hold up. So another option that you could do is actually do watercolor on watercolor paper, cut it out, and then paste it in your journal. So if you are kind of following along or doing something similar, that is a recommendation. This month for me was a lot of experimentation because I've never done this kind of thing before, but I've seen it done by a lot of other artists and bullet journalists and such on YouTube. So I was kind of excited to try it for myself. So obviously the cover page kind of stands out. It is what it is. It just says November. I'm not really sure I'm happy with this page, but again, it is what it is. I like this though. I kind of wish I'd done November in black as well now, but I'm gonna leave it. I just think this is so pretty. So this one I just did straight with watercolor, like with the dual brush pens, and I used my water brush, and I like how it turned out. And then this calendar, so this is probably one of the most simplistic calendars I've ever done. And I kind of had inspiration from Amanda Rachel Lee. I will link her channel for you now. I followed her cherry blossom theme. I think it was February of this year. And she kind of did a similar spread. So I really liked that. So I just wanted to kind of incorporate along the same lines, just something that was very, very clean, very simplistic, and that left me a lot of room to write out bills and kind of a to-do list for the month. The next two spreads, this is my calendar again, but it's a list calendar, so I put appointments and my YouTube filming and editing on here. So again, this doesn't leave me a lot of room, so I write really, really tiny. And this is my weight tracker. I put the dates, but I don't put any information because I don't want to share it. And this one I experimented by coloring in everything first and outlining it in black fine liner. And this is okay. I think it's good to kind of change up your drawing. This isn't my favorite method though, but then I went in and added some darker colors after. Okay, this next page. So this is where I colored the picture in, and then I used my white gel pen to make the lines in between. And I think this is my favorite method, although this isn't my favorite picture. I also should have waited for the water to dry, so obviously I used my Tombow dual brush pen N15, the black one, and they're water-based, so obviously it ran. So I can clean that up after. Just make sure you wait for your pages to dry before you go ahead and do anything. But I like this font. I like how it's thicker up here and then kind of like really dreamy and pretty down below. And again, they're wide open spaces for me to write down all of my stuff that I want to write down. So the habit tracker and the mood tracker kind of speak for themselves. I've taken away a whole bunch of habits that I'm tracking regularly, so I don't really need them. And I like this one here. I didn't actually do any more, I didn't add any colors. I just went right over top the 623 shade with, or no, sorry, not 623, it was 620. This is like the color that I've been using this month basically. And I just went over it with my white gel pen, and I like that look. It's nice and clean. So I will have to carry all of these colors with me all month just to track my mood. So every day that I'm, like if it's the 1st of November and I'm feeling pretty sad, I'll use a darker color. And the habit trackers, I decided not to fill in the boxes because I can just put a little circle on the day of the week that I'm on. So it's pretty easy to follow. And the last page, this is probably my favorite page. I did take inspiration from, I believe it was on Pinterest, so I am going to link it down below for you, and I'll say the weekly spread where I got the inspiration from. But it is so clean and pretty. I love this. It kind of follows the whole theme of like just the really clean and simplistic look. I love this. I've never done anything like this before, and I'm in love. So I really like how this turned out. That is just perfect to me. So that is it for this month. Again, I will have all of the supplies linked down below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up as per usual. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe because it would help me out so, so much. All of the support I've been receiving is wonderful and I thank you for it. And last but not least, click that bell button so you will be notified every time I post a new video. So until next time, you guys, happy planning. We will talk to you soon. Bye now.